I just feel like one of the biggest struggles as a network marketing leader is like seeing your team, especially, go through all the effort that they do. Like they're coachable and they're willing and they do the things that you say, but then they still have little to no success. Or being that leader who's like, you've worked so hard for years even to grow this income that is just kind of up and down. And it's like, so what are you seeing? What do you feel like is the biggest problem in the network marketing space that, leaders especially are having today?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a great question. And I think it's one that all leaders are really struggling with when we look at our team members and what they are wanting to do and how successful they want to be in their business. We continue to teach them the same, archaic manual ways to grow. And that is to utilize their immediate networks of friends and family, hoping that someone in there is going to want to either buy product from them or join their team. And so we tell them, work harder, talk to more people, just keep bugging the same people over and over and over again, because eventually maybe they're going to be interested. But what we're failing to help them recognize is that they don't necessarily have a them problem or a mindset problem or anything like that. In fact, the one thing we haven't helped our teams solve for is for lead generation. They just need a way to get in front of more people instead of relying only on their influence, because not everybody has influence. And that's not fair, right? It's not fair to expect your team member who maybe has 100 followers to execute at the level of someone like myself who's got 7,000 followers, right? And so if we can do a better job showing them how they can solve for lead generation, they're going to be more successful because it takes the guesswork out of it and there's no more variability.
Yeah, I love that. And it's almost like, I mean, sure, you can grow your influence, right? You can go spend 30,000 on Eric Worre's mastermind or XYZ mastermind. And you as a leader, or myself, or we as leaders, we can grow our influence. But then like, what about our team? And I think we were talking about this, a few months ago too, when we connected. It was like, we both looked around as like being like one of the top ranks in the company, having a massive team. We had created multiple six figures, and it was like, we're winning, but what about our team? Right.
Yes.
And that's
Yes.
just not what we got in it for.
Yeah.
um, so how do you feel like you're helping your team, especially right now, truly win right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so the thing is that to your point and what you said, I was teaching my team and telling my team to do the things that even I didn't want to do. Right. And that was this whole idea of like generate a list of 100 people or 1,000 people, or go find a new 100 cold people to talk to because you've exhausted your network. Right. And I looked in the mirror and I'm like, I don't like to do that. If I don't like to do that, why would I teach my team to do that, knowing that it is not super effective for most people? And the truth is, if we want to be great leaders, we need to be able to help more people achieve, not just the select few who are capable of, developing that influence, or they do have a network to tap into. And so what I wanted to solve for was, how can I help the average person, the one who maybe doesn't have a lot of experience, the one who maybe doesn't have all the skills that they need at the very beginning of their business? How can I help them win faster? Right. And it always came down to the same common denominator. If I can help put leads in front of them, if I can help them find the people to talk to, and better yet, if it can be the people who are interested and wanting to talk to my team, then we can solve a lot of problems. Because instead of spending hours and hours and hours prospecting manually, talking to arguably way more people who are not interested than are interested, right? That's going to burn people out. So how can we bring the end result to them first, which is only spending time talking to people who are interested in talking to them? And so ultimately the noise, right? Oh, your mindset needs work, or you just need to talk to more people, or you need to put in more hours or whatever, right? That wasn't actually the problem.
Yeah.
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 You peel back the layers, lead generation. If you can solve that, you're in good shape. And as a leader, I just felt like it was my responsibility to crack this code once and for all. If we can solve for lead generation and our team always has somebody to talk to, we will see growth and we will see duplication like we've never seen before.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. And I think too, having like we both, you know, developed hundreds of leads to be able to disperse to our team like per month. You know, it's just, it feels good as a leader knowing, okay, we can set people up for success for a true business, right? When we get into this model thinking, oh, we're going to buy back our freedom. And, you know, one of the biggest mistakes that I made trying to grow a network marketing business as a mom, especially, was always juggling like the 3-way calls and the Zooms. And I know you were talking about this too, right? And so it's like, I wish I had gone back and taken more time to build a foundation of a system that could solve the lead generation where, you know, now today, right, we have an influx of leads, right? Like we never have that problem in our team as well. And so what do you feel like, what do you have to say to the moms that are out there that are trying to build their business and, you know, they're feeling like scattered and burnt out? I mean, PTSD is real, right? That burnout, I know we both experienced it in the past.
We sure have. And we've experienced it and we've had success. And that to me says a lot, that even though we've had the success, we've made, you know, the 6-figure incomes and beyond, and we still weren't happy or fulfilled, right? Like that to me was screaming volumes that something had to change. And so you said something a second ago that really strikes a chord. And you said, we are building an actual business. Right. I think the unfortunate part of network marketing is that we tell people that you get to just come in and just like show up on social media and magic will happen. The product will sell itself. You know, people will just join you based off of the, you know, fun, you know, lifestyle posts that you're creating. And the reality is that's so far from the truth. I call that posting and praying. I call that always wondering where your next paycheck is going to come from. And that is a direct reflection of the fact that the industry doesn't teach real business skills, right? And so what I feel like we've done so well is that we've said, okay, we want MLM, we want network marketing, we want this new way of building a network marketing business to reflect real, right? Tangible, consistent, predictable business. So we need to treat it as such, right? So how do we take something that's good, right? The network marketing space is amazing. It's the most highly leveraged, you know, industry on the planet, right? But how can we make it better by treating it like a business and being able to fuel it the same way anybody else would fuel their business, right? And so if you are somebody who is struggling in your business, in your network marketing business, because you're burnt out, you're spending more time on the phone, on 3-way calls, on Zoom calls all day, every day, then I challenge you to think about what is the activity and what are the things that you're putting into your business? And is that actually activity that moves the needle forward with income producing activities? And like really think about that, because a lot of the time leaders will say your income producing activities is to just post all day, every day, right? Or to reach out to 50 people. I don't know about you, Megan, but reaching out to 50 uninterested people to me as a business owner is absolutely not income producing activity. It might produce a gem once in a while, but what's the trade-off? How many times and how many hours did you have to spend talking to 50 people to maybe get one interested? And a lot of the time it's 0 interested, right? So my message to you is like, understand that there is a super tactical way that you can grow your network marketing business that actually puts you in a posture and in a position to lead a real business like anybody else would outside of the industry.
Yeah, that's so good. I love it. Well, hey, ladies, if you're still watching, I encourage you to click the link below. Yana's put together an incredible blueprint, absolutely free for you, breaks down her exact formula to generating, using like how to implement a hidden business model that will actually attract leads to you for network marketing, kind of like network marketing on steroids, right? And so you can grab that copy down below of the Preoccupied to Present Moms Blueprint. It explains all the details, and you could be building a full-time income faster than you ever thought possible. Or, you know, if you've built that, you can start actually helping team members do the same and create true duplication. So anything else, Yana?
No, you nailed it. Get that free blueprint. It has all the information that you need. And, you know, we look forward to hearing what you think and, you know, talking to you further.
Awesome.